Hello everybody, and welcome to this brief demo of Kyndryl Cloud Uplift, the platform for modernizing IBM Power workloads in Azure. Thanks for joining us. So what I wanted to just go through today briefly is what is this solution? What is Kyndryl Cloud Uplift? What does it do? And then I'll show you a quick demonstration of it and how it works. So Kyndryl Cloud Uplift is an Azure native landing zone for IBM Power. So for moving IBM AS400, iSeries, IBM I, and AIX, which is Unix, into Microsoft Hyperscaler Cloud, public cloud, and a self-service cloud subscription-based offering. This is a unique product and offers an enormous amount of benefits to customers running those platforms. So what I'm going to briefly show you today is how you create a subscription in Azure, and then how you actually build an IBM Power virtual machine in Kyndryl Cloud Uplift. Let me just jump over to the Microsoft Azure webpage. So Kyndryl Cloud Uplift is a service within Azure. It's in the Azure marketplace. It's available to any customer. They can either add this to an existing tenant, or they can use a new one that they've created. This is the starting point. The pricing and so on is all available within the marketplace, and all of the billing is through the marketplace, and it consumes against any commitments you have with Microsoft. If you wanted to start with this, you can simply go into here and select the region that you are, whether that's US, or there's another offering for non-US places, but I'm just showing you the US now, and you just click Get It Now, and it'll then subscribe you against the tenant that you're associated with. What will then happen is you will then be transferred over to the Kyndryl Cloud Uplift portal, where you can then continue to manage the environments that you have built or that you want to build here. Now, if you were starting fresh, and none of this would be here, this would all be empty, but this is a demo environment. Just for the interests of time, I'm using one that I've already created, but I can create new. I can create a new environment here, and I can just choose whatever operating system that I might want to add from a standardized set of templates, whether that be IBM I, as you see here, AIX, certain Linux versions. We can run Windows and x86 based workloads too, but our predominance is Power. But if you need it, we can run that here. So let me just pick an IBM I instance here. I'll just pick the top one just because it's there. And this template is built by Kyndryl Cloud Uplift. It's available for free. The consumption, obviously, you pay for, but the template is free. And it has a certain amount of resources already defined, as you can see here. It tells you what platform it's running on, the amount of storage, the amount of memory, and so on. And I can simply go and create my environment. And it'll create not only the environment, but also the virtual machine that I've just selected. The difference there is that an environment is a collection of virtual machines and resources, networks, WANs, storage, etc., all in one place. And virtual machine obviously is the logical partition that sits within it. So there we are. There is my environment is built. Here is my new IBM I instance. It already has a network defined against it and allocated to it. And then I can go and make changes to that as I wish. So I can change the amount of resources that I have. Let's say I want more memory than this. I want different, if I wanted a different processing capacity, I can also change for this to be dynamic LPAR, so I can move dynamically resources between an upper and lower limit. I can have make changes to storage here, so I can add more storage capacity as I need to. Everything is all point and click. It's all done through this web portal. You don't need to understand commands and scripts and so on. Everything is all just delivered through this web portal, which you have access to, and you don't need to go back to Azure once you've created this. And once I've done that, then I can simply go back here and press start on this virtual machine, and it'll start it up running. and then it turns blue when it's going to a change state, and then it'll turn green when it's started. But let me just jump over in the interest of time, and I'll jump over to an existing environment where I've already got machines running, and I can just show you what it looks like within that. So I have this demo environment already built with a number of virtual machines in it. And here is my the rest of my virtual machines. As you can see in this one, I've got a number of different AIX, IBMI, x86, Windows, for example, various IBMI, and I can manipulate these in the same way and connect these in the same way. As you can see, this is a more complex environment with multiple networks. If I want to access a virtual machine, I can simply click onto the screen of the virtual machine, and it'll give me console access directly into the IBMI instance in this case, and then everything is exactly as you would expect to see it. It's just the same as any other system, and all the commands would work just the same as they would if you were running this on premise or in a private cloud or so on. This is exactly the same. So that is as easy as it is to build out a virtual machine. That environment that I created, it took literally, as you saw, a moment or two to create, and then it'll take a short while, maybe 10 or 15 minutes to boot up, and then you'll have a working, in that case, IBMI machine, or the same for AIX or Linux or Windows. It's really, really quick to do, really simple to do, and you don't need any extensive skills. You don't need to understand networking or storage. You just start using it, and it's as simple as that. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to help. Thank you.